Hi everyone. This is Wednesday, and this is super unexpected live stream with the artist today, and we will talk about his new project that he preparing. And the fact is that he was on our previous live stream already. He told about the story of his previous projects and everything, but I saw on OpenSea that new collection came out, and it's so beautiful. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, but he showed that on the live stream. I remember these tarot cards and everything, so I made a post to support him, to remind me in the 2 days to mint the collection because public only in the 2 days. So yeah, and we just talked and decided to make another live stream to talk about this project, talk about the art. And Exua with us today. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you too. How's your mood when you meeting right now? How the feeling of that?
Yeah, no, it feels really good. Because I started this back in 2022, and then yeah, last year I showed you guys, and I was kind of at the tail end of finishing all of the tarot cards, so that's like 78 cards, I think. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
78 hours. This is
So I
insane.
just took my time on it, my sweet time on it. Like 2022 flashback is it was already pretty high peak point in an NFT space. And
Mhm.
so I was just like focusing on one-on-one stuff and additions, but I did want to do something with the tarot cards, but I knew I couldn't release it like anytime soon because it's just going to take me so long to work on them because
Yeah.
I did them individually, and this is like before like AI and everything like that. So I kept that process up even till I think when we talked 2024, 2025, I think I really started finishing up the cards, all 78 artworks, and it feels really good. I wanted to do something digital with it, a digital release. So
Oh, so
yeah,
good. Please
so,
do. Because wait, where is my I started to make tarot readings. At first I love tarot readings, and that's why I was partly so excited. And secondly, I even made tarot on Azuki TCG. It was super
oh,
fun.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
community, that's exciting. I think a lot of people kind of like to rally behind tarot cards. I think there's been a steady stream of popularity with them, and I always love seeing other artists' rendition of them in their own style.
Hmm.
And I think it was another artist. My wife said like I should do a tarot deck. That was back in like 2021. I just enough people said it to me that I should do one in my style, so I just went ahead with it. And even now, I feel like yeah, people still really enjoy tarot, so it's always awesome to see that.
100%. I even saw one guy on TikTok. He making Pokemon cards, tarot readings. It can be
See,
fun.
yeah,
It can be with art. It can be serious, for someone. It can be, just help your self-reflection. How I think
yeah,
about that, for example. But
yeah.
what is for you? Like, do you believe in like magic in tarot, or you think that this is just your art expression or something else?
I mean, I think it was my wife that really got me into it.
Mhm.
She like has like a long history with it and a long interesting story with it, like actual personal experiences and interesting things. She's like Puerto Rican, and I think like her grandmother like was involved with some stuff, but yeah, her whole story with it, and it came from more of like that raw personal approach. And with tarot deck, I she told me that people are supposed to gift you the deck
Mm.
and use that tarot deck to like use it to the fullest extent of like and get actual real readings. And we started doing readings with it. And like at first, I was like kind of I was so superstitious, I guess, or like wait, I don't know about this. Like, is this like how Ouija boards are kind of thing? And then I just realized like got past that superstition and really got into it and took it as like a tool, as like a guidance, like a guidepost, and giving like the observations and it's a lot of introspection and self-reflection.
Yeah.
And my experience has actually been pretty spot on, giving me warnings. Like we were doing readings when we were living with other roommates, and we were getting readings of like, you should get out of this, living situation and move on. So it's actually been very helpful in personal life. We even messed around with Ouija boards, which was kind of interesting too.
What's that?
Um, we did it back at my parents' place, and like my neighbor is like a long story. I try to make it short. My neighbor like was like kind of super helpful when I was like in high school. He like had a copy of Photoshop and like a Wacom tablet, and really believed in me as an artist. And then like he passed away years ago, and then we were like somehow communicating to him like through the Ouija board, which is interesting
Did
because we
you
were
succeed
like,
in that, or you just, did you succeed
well,
in this connection, or you just wanted to feel something?
it was one of those things where it's like, my wife and I were doing it, and it's just like, you're not moving it, right? No, I'm not moving it. You're not
For
moving it, right?
real?
Yeah, and we're in the same
Wow.
area of where, like he used to live,
Mhm.
and where he passed away. So it was like kind of an interesting experience, like just asking questions and getting answers, because it was one of those things where it's like his death was like all of a sudden, and I realized like how much of kind of an impact he had in a real positive way, in an interesting way. So we're like, why not do like a Ouija board, and then and that was around the time I got into tarot too. So long story short, yeah, I definitely dabbled with it, and it was definitely very familiar with the cards.
Mhm.
And I just was like, I think I started seeing other artists do it, and I was just like, I really want to challenge myself to make all 78. So it comes from a personal place, and also just the love of it. I love the art. I don't know where
Do
it
you
is,
have
but
them printed? Wait, do you have them printed?
no, not yet. I have like
Ah,
the right. I want to
the
do.
foil and everything. Like, I know that a
Yeah,
lot of people they addicted to purchasing tarot decks, new and new, because they foiled. They somehow just beautiful. They are nice to hold and everything. So will you print them? Do you have this in mind?
yes, I definitely do, because right now it's like the digital release. It's through manifoldscart.gg. I don't know if you've had a chance to check it out, but that's where you like pull cards and collect the cards. I would have to pull it
Look,
up for
I
you,
have
or
a problem, to be honest, with this, because when I saw the project on OpenSea, like I went from the OpenSea main page. I'm like looking that you guys minting something, and then I saw the site. I click on the site, and it's for some reason didn't allow me to connect my mail, so I couldn't register. And I tried to register, but they could like just didn't allow, even like when I put manually my mail or tried to connect to Google, it just didn't work. So I'm like, oh, okay, then what can I do? I
another
DM
collector
them.
had the
I
another
DM.
collector had the. Okay, good. Yeah, I know there was a hiccup, but I'll make sure to get that covered for you after the call. There was another collector had the same issue. It's like
Mhm.
a captcha issue with like your
Yeah,
email,
yeah, yeah.
because
Capture
I
issue.
think
Yes.
yeah, I think they did a huge like overhaul with like the site to make it even more efficient.
Mhm.
Because it was already running really good, but there was things that they wanted to update. I think they just updated it like a night or two before, so there might be something that a little hiccups that they can probably be easily fixed. But I'll let them know. And already this has been out for, because you can do it for free right now, and then you can buy credits to rip more cards.
Oh
And then
wow.
yeah, you rip like
Maybe you can show it just to the guys who are watching us too, because
yeah.
for them probably it's like just deep forest. They don't understand nothing we're talking about. And maybe we should start with the collection, how it look like. Maybe OpenSea, open mate page. If you want, I can do this. How
Yeah.
comfortable.
what I can do is I can present my screen to you. I'm gonna jump in my on my PC as well. I'm pretty sure I can. Let me see. Do you know if you could do like presentation screen share through this?
Oh yeah, just down there, share screen, like the monitor with the how to say it, just or press
And
H.
just do without
H.
camera.
Try to press
Uh,
H.
H. Okay, so I'm gonna come
Oh yeah, I can
in,
see that. I can see that.
share screen. I wonder what's share. Hmm.
Mm.
H, you said.
Wait a second.
Settings. Oh, here it is. Sorry, there's a pop-up. I'm trying to figure out which. Okay, I think I'm almost set. I think it might go through. Select the window. Allow. Okay, I think you see it now.
Uh-huh, all good.
Okay, yeah, so cart. So when you log into cart, probably won't show this because you still have to like open up cards. But you can go under shop and you're given credits. Like I think people will start out with like 50 free credits and then it resets every few hours and you can claim more credits. So
Mm.
right now it's like early beta and people can claim your credits and then start using credits to rip packs. And in one pack there's 3 cards. And right now this isn't like the full main deck that you saw. These are like variants and I can show you those. So there's more than
Wait,
just the 78 cards.
let's
Yeah.
back to the project itself. Like, are you collaborating with this project as an artist, or it's your project? Because I'm a bit confused. Like, on which side we are going right now? Is it your side and your project fully, or someone else?
It's my project
Okay.
under now I go under like Starweave Studio, but it's
Mm.
Exilo Starweave Studio and Cart is the
Ah,
platform. So this is the website and Cart is like I think it is the card collecting platform that's ran by Manifold.
uh-huh. Great.
And
Mm-hmm.
so
Oh,
when
so
you actually
you building your own site on the manifold, like you're doing usually for collections and stuff, but this is for sites, right?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
This
okay,
isn't like
okay. I
yeah,
didn't
and
know
these
that.
yeah. Yeah,
So
this isn't
cool.
like the full deck yet of the 78 cards. These are like the variants of them to build up to that. But you can like you get like a pack and you can pick out of the 3 cards. Obviously I got all dead swords, but just confirm it and then you collect it's kind of like the gamification of it. And then these are all the cards that I've actually collected over the past few weeks personally, and then other people have jumped in and collected their cards. So these are all like the stone and wood variants of the minor arcanas.
Oh, so so it's even not only like you created 79 tarot cards, but they also different in their material, or how to say that. So they can be different from each other.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's different ones. There's a few other ones we haven't like announced yet that are coming out. Um, but people are very familiar with. We have the stone, and then there's like this is a stone one of the 9 of Pentacles. This is like the stone moss one of 9 of Pentacles, and they all have different like readings and descriptions that kind of reflect that card. Um, and then
It's like in tarot, like one side and another side, and also like if you pull it when it's turned on and stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
it's interesting.
so the um, the wood ones are more masculine driven, and like the wood one, like this one is like considered like an upright based on the description. And then there's the burnt wood, and that one's kind of referred to more of the reverse card. And so yeah, we have
Why
all
you
those
choose
variants.
like natural, how to say it, elements like stone, like wood, uh, and how it's connected with your own style? Because your style is like it showed on the picture up there. It's like more, neon colors and everything. So how it's connected?
Yeah, it's actually the artwork based off of the artwork that I originally made. We'll find a like this one was based off of if I can actually pull it up, the original one.
Hmm.
It's like so yeah, like people are gonna
Oh,
be
wow.
eventually getting, building up to get to these cards. So these are the ones that you've seen that's like known for my style. And what
Uh-huh.
was fun about this is rather than just doing, the 78 tarot cards people are familiar with, we wanted to do variants of each of like the minor arcanas and have it kind of like this fun card collecting game, art experience for people to go on cart and just build up their collections. So we decided to go with doing variants of like stone and then like um, the stone moss. And to me, like that's kind of like there's all these different mediums of art and art history of expression of like
Mm,
even simple line drawings to conceptualize the art to like etching. Like, and these are things I've done besides like I've never like stone sculpted, but I've done stuff like with like wood and I've done stuff with etching. So it's kind of like a nod in like art history for me to do like a stone sculpture and then wood sculpture to do like etchings and pencil work and then there's like some other ones. So for me it's like kind of an extension of the original artwork that I've done.
I
Um,
love the original artwork so much.
yeah,
This
and that's
is
what's kind of
so
fun.
brilliant, so beautiful, so unique. Oh my God.
So that's the
So
fun part of it is people can build up to get one of these, you
how
know.
how they can build up what they need to collect for that?
It's
Oh,
it's just yeah. It's about just yeah, keep coming back to cart and just like building up your decks and there's gonna be rewards and redemptions to like work in it.
mhm,
But there'll be more announcement on like the very specifics of how to like get to this point.
mhm,
It was like kind of like rather than releasing all these cards all at once, we wanted to have something fun for people to kind of get involved and get familiar with like tarot cards and um, have it kind of more about a long span kind of card collecting game rather than jumping right into these. These are kind of the pinnacle, the lead up, the final part to collect. Um, so
mhm.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And a lot of people have been
Crazy
like sharing.
talented. Yeah, he's a crazy talented guys. I agree. Super unique style. I never saw something like that. Very beautiful. Very cool to collect, very cool to play with that. But at first, let me share also your YouTube, not YouTube, but OpenSea. Wait, where is that? Just for guys to understand how it's working for people who doesn't know nothing about what you're building. So you go
Yeah,
on OpenSea main site, and by the way, this is my friend. We had interview with him as well, and this is huge success. Congrats.
nice.
The social trauma, yes, he's super dope, and he's worked with tarot as well. But this is not tarot collection, so
Cool,
he's
cool.
he's cool as a person too. So okay, you go on OpenSea site, and then you see the collection minting. You go on the collection, and you on the third day you have opportunity to mint it. The price is super low, like $5 only, and the supply of the collection is low as well, only 3,000 items. So I also like have a question how it's working with this slow supply, how people will they burn it? Because if you're talking about the game, for game 3,000 items, it's super super small, because to make game playable you need people who actually will play in that, and it takes some items to play as well. So how it will work?
I mean, Cart and Manifold, they'll definitely make announcement on like this hasn't been like public announced yet, so I think people will understand more where that's going to be going, and I think that there is stuff like when you collect this stuff, it always connects back to the cards. So there's a lot of like I think like burn mechanic involvement, but I don't want to speak too much on cards behalf because yeah, they're building a lot of the game with it, and I'm along for that, supplying the art and also building up the lore around it. And since they're kind of working under the hood with that, like they'll have a lot more to say with that and how that's going to roll out. But
Mhm.
this is all really connected. It's all connected to it.
But the collection on OpenSea and what you're showing right now on the screen, it's the same collection, right? Or it's different?
Correct. Yeah,
It's
yeah, it's all the
the same.
same.
So what should I do? Like, for example, should I wait for the third day and mint it from OpenSea, or should I connect to the site? By the way, finally I got access to the site and mint in open packs there. How to?
Let's see. Because there is benefits like you can there's perks down the line if you want. You can do both
Yeah.
if you want because
Yeah.
you can mint yesterday and today it was a free mint for anyone that holds like my tokens, and now it's also Nifty Gateway collectors. Any Nifty Gateway collector from that platform can mint it for free, and then it's like the $5 I think in a couple of days.
Mhm.
So you can like honestly do both, and that will yield you more cards to pull and more interaction to build up your collection. Like if I was you coming fresh into it, that's what I would do personally. Um, Especially if like I was already like a collector and it's already for free. So
Yeah,
you
that's
just get additional packs, and then there's perks that cards rolling out to build that up for people.
uh
Um,
wait, so you're creating your project and you are not collaborating with anyone, you're creating everything on your own, and you also whitelisted Nifty collectors. As I know, Nifty, by the way, they are closed right now, right? uh
yeah, and this is why we're kind of Card decided to do, yeah, like any Nifty Gateway collectors.
Mhm.
Just a nice homage, nice nod to, especially with them closing down and everything. It's a great way to get people that were involved with that and having to like move all their NFTs from the platform, from Nifty Gateway into their wallet and all this stuff. And these platforms closing down. So it's a nice gift for people that were on that platform, having to do all that stuff to give them kind of a free mint.
Yeah,
Um,
very sad that Nifty closed right now. I feel sorry for them. Also, Foundation, we know that closing as well, together with different other art projects, and this is so sad. And during all this, you minting collection that it's basically free, $5. It's not much. So why you're not making it expensive?
yeah, it's accessibility. I guess yeah, that would be a good word for it. It's like, yeah, get people like excited and enjoying and familiar with tarot cards and familiar with like the Fool's Journey. So that open edition card is kind of like an extension of like the whole Fool's Journey lore and tarot card lore.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a bit of like a special card in that sense, but it's all kind of tied to tarot. And yeah, it's free. It's for people just to get in and have fun. And there's choices of either claiming free credits that can go on for pulling packs of cards, or you can buy like diamonds, which is like its own kind of currency for like there's different tiers of purchasing diamonds, and that yields you like I think more rare packs. But it's kind of cool what they've built out.
So how can we somehow check it right now? How it's look like, how it's working? What
Yeah,
diamonds and how? On which platform you are right now?
this
What's
is cart.gg, the main site. So once you
can you drop the link here
yeah,
in the comments or in private chat? I will pin it so guys could.
yeah, I can drop it off here. Let's see, oh, there in the chat. Can I drop it in the chat?
Yeah, you can drop in the private chat and I will highlight it here.
That's sweet. Here, I'll drop it in your DMs if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Uh-huh. So guys, this is the site where this is the link on the site. Let's see how it's working. I lost a bit. Oh, okay. I was on the side, but for me, it just seems like.
You weren't able to get through, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the site's been live for about 3 weeks now, and they just, yeah, again, they just did that update. So I think some people were having an issue with logging in, but they're aware of it, so they might have to fix that. But once you sign up with your email, or I think even you can even connect your wallet.
I
You
am connected, but for me, it's like even white theme. I need to explore it
yeah.
more. So let's see on your screen right now how it's look like.
So yeah, when people first go in, it'll be the drop one, and these are like when you see base set 2, 3, 4, that means it's minor arcanas 2, 3, and 4 of the different suits. So pentacles, wands, and cups and swords, and those are the variants. And it costs like 15 credits to pull one pack, and people get 50
15
credits.
credits. How much is that in dollars or ETH?
Oh, it's free. These you
Ah,
get
it's
free
free.
credits. Yeah, you get 50 free credits right away.
Wait, and you receiving NFTs?
These are off chain actually. These aren't NFTs, but there are NFTs involved too. So there's a lot of layers to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of layers. So it's not fully Web3. It's also for Web2 people.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hybrid approach. You think
Mm-hmm.
of it. It's not very like strictly one thing. It's like both to even get people that aren't really crypto native involved too. Um, I'm not like staunch on, it has to be, Web3 or Web2 or whatever you want to call it. It's for everyone to enjoy it, but people that are really crypto and Web3 involved, there are cards you can actually collect right now for like $1 each. I can show that too, but to run through this, so you get like, you know, free credits, 15 credits to pull a pack, and you can go ahead and do the pulling of the pack,
Oh, so
little
good. Oh,
animation, and you could choose one out of the 3 cards and build up the collection. There
oh,
are things called alchemy recipes, but yeah, and that's kind of where you like redeem your collection to get like a more rare card.
okay. I don't want to offend no one, and especially I'm a tarot enjoyer as well, guys. So if so, not don't be offended. But don't you think it's too smart for people who doing tarot? Because, to understand all these layers and stuff, to read the
Yeah,
rules. to choose the card from the free card that you're receiving. Like, do you know who is like who are your audience, and how to catch them and make them understand that? Because I have, for example, I have Azuki TCG because I'm a Azuki fan. I never opened it, because it's for me it's too complicated to read all these rules. So I believe like your collectors and collectors that value art, of course they will buy it, because like first it's super super like not expensive at all or free. Secondly, it's your art, so it's like super cool to have your art in the collection. But yeah, what about game and understanding the rules and everything? Do you know who these people who will be exploring that?
It's more for like just card and art enthusiasts. There's not really like any rules in terms of like, I mentioned it being a game. There's not like a set of rules like you have to follow by. It's kind of like what do you want to like kind of collect and what kind of collection do you want to build up? And
Mm-hmm.
also like there are like if you do have certain kind of cards in there, you can redeem for getting more rare cards. It's like a game of chance. You just kind of roll the dice, really, and whatever card you kind of connect with or you want to build on with the collection, you just kind of roll with that. So it's not like too gamified, but it's just for people to just sit down, like rip cards and keep coming back and ripping packs and picking cards and slowly building that collection up. There might be people out there that favor swords, like the sword collection, so they might aim more for that, but it's very randomized, so they'll get all sorts of different cards. But it's about, yeah, just coming back to it and just having fun, really. And then you can get into the description, just the lore of all of that, and just enjoy um,
Mm-hmm.
kind of that tactile. It's like digital feeling of that, the tactile feeling actually of like ripping cards. It's kind of
Yeah.
trying to blend both those worlds. Um, I think it's yeah, anyone that is just enthusiastic about tarot and just about art and card collecting, really.
But wait, on-chain and off-chain collections is in the same collection, and how it's working with the on-chain, off-chain, and
Yeah, there is the on-chain cards that people can collect that are the base sword cups and pentacles and wands, and I can show that page too. Let's see.
is that what we see on OpenSea, right? Because I saw that you have their
Oh yeah, yeah, correct.
ones. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. They did have it under. Let's see.
So right now, for example, if I'm purchasing
Items.
cards from the floor because like it's very accessible, uh, I should go to this site and connect my wallet and be able to do something with these cards, or not yet.
Not right away when it comes to like on-chain.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as the more Web 2 side, but then the Web 3 side are the base cards, which are these first four sets of cards that people can mint as open editions through Manifold. I can send that link over too. Um, and I think actually, yeah, Cart put it up on their site where you can see through the community tab, and it's called Ethereum Arcana. And these are all the people that have claimed those cards that were on Manifold. So and these are all open editions, so people are still claiming them. And I think yeah, we have like plans for this as well to do things with people that hold these cards in their wallet too. So there's going to be perks announced down the line.
Mm-hmm. Any hints how many cards better to hold right now to mint?
It's a good question. I'm actually like, we can't really say too much. So I think these kind of things will be announced. Um,
Uh-huh. Can you
yes, but
show more art that you prepared, like your original art that you prepared for the cards? Because this is so beautiful. I just want to see more of it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, this is so cool. So beautiful. Like I for real, I think that you can print it and put on Amazon or something like that and made a bunch of money.
Yeah,
Forget
because that's
about
the thing.
Web3, you know?
Yeah, because
Wow.
what I would like to do is for people that just want to collect like the tarot deck, to actually do like a deck of cards too, like a
Mhm.
limited edition signed deck of cards down the line. Um, Something, that's tactile where they open up the box. It's like maybe like gold foil or embellished box. And then it's like the standard tarot cards, they're kind of like heavy playing cards in a way. Where you do all the readings, and it'll be full color printed and like do limited edition run of physical cards. It'll be like this stuff.
Are you planning to read tarot with your community together and do some, interactivity on this side?
It
Is that
would be cool to create like what I have kind of running in my head. It'd be kind of neat to do a game where people can go somewhere and log in and like do their own readings and own draws of cards and have it
Mhm.
real randomized. So some sort of digital tarot card reading online would be really kind of cool with these cards in their descriptions, and you can do like upright and reverse readings and um, do something fun with that. Honestly, especially with the technology these days, you can actually kind of you don't need a
What
big team.
technology? What do you want to use for that? Because I like when art, connected with technology, and at the same time now I'm trying to find my friend. He's super talented as well. He made some art for me, some commissions, and he made tarot cards as well. So I'm trying to find it, with who
Something
he.
like this. You
Huh?
just use Anthropic's Claude Code. You do Claude Code, and you can build it out. You can give it like all the tarot card artwork. It's all doable. Each artwork has its own description. So as long as you have like the tools and the assets, well, Claude isn't the tool, but when you give it the assets, you can build out whatever you want. So building out a game is totally like a tarot reading
Mhm.
game, I guess you would call it, is totally doable. Um,
I would like to do this, with community,
yeah.
just to hang out, like one day of the week to dedicate, like reading tarot. I already making like singing spaces, so I would like to just sit, like open cards and sing something, just talk with people.
Yeah, it's really yeah, it's kind of an introspective personal thing, but it's also yeah, people can interact and have like a community around that, which is really fun.
Mm-hmm. What's your experiment right now with AI and all this vibe coding? Because I know that some people they go in like completely crazy. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. The art is so dope. So yeah, some people they go in crazy with this experimenting and stuff. Some people, really careful with that because they don't want to, especially if they go into Web2 market, they don't want to make people like dislike them because Web2 people mostly hate AI and everything connected with that.
Yeah, there is a major concern with it. It's kind of a complicated, nuanced subject, but I mean, I personally come from the VFX industry, and if you're going to talk to anyone being affected by it, you can talk to me because I've actually experienced and seen it, and I know like already and like because I work in commercial film and like TV and we're already like seeing that and I've already jumped into it back in like 2022 and already utilized tools and stuff. But I've talked to like people from Netflix and from what else like Sony and stuff and even like VFX houses like Frame Store and these guys work with those big house clients. But long story short is like it's something that I had to get ahead of it. That way you kind of keep going in the industry and not kind of get left behind. So it's just automatically I had to keep my job, I had to kind of learn AI. So I embraced it and I've been like implementing it in my VFX work, but also in my creative stuff. And I
Mhm.
kind of look at it as like a hybrid approach where I use it to a certain degree. It's like a tool, but at the end, it's kind of like I'm the artist, it's my viewpoint, it's my eye, and I'm trying to say something or get something off my chest. And I'm not gonna let, AI just kind of dictate that. It's again just a tool at the end of the day. Like
Mhm.
these tarot cards are non-AI. I think actually there's some AI in it, but it's like really minimal with
Mhm.
these. But it's mostly like 3D and illustrative stuff. But yeah, like there's also the problem also with like data centers and using up electricity without consumers' consent and um, the global issue with it that people are afraid of losing their jobs.
Yeah,
So
this.
it's kind of a double-edged sword, really. It's a bit of a Pandora's box, but if you use it and understand it, but using it enough personally for me, I found that there are very big limitations. And like if you want to use AI to do your writing, it's pretty noticeable. It looks like slop. It's just
Yeah.
word salad. So there has to be kind of like this collaborative thing with it, with the artist or the writer and AI. So
No, I'm like, okay, with art, I can, I don't like it. I don't like it. I can notice that and everything. I even remember that this collection that you showed on the previous live stream, you said like this is not AI collection, and it was super dope to see and to hear and everything. Um, and yeah, and especially in writing, no AI. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, why? If you chose the profession with your heart, like writing, because you can choose like any other profession, but writing is something that you need to do for your soul. Why you need AI in that? I don't understand that at all. So I'm like super against that, and I was against using AI, like, completely, because I just can't find the place for AI in my life, and I feel like it's super not natural for me. But recently I'm talking with people who involved in AI agents and AI taking jobs and AI doing this and that, and I'm kind of changing my mind on that. So I decided, like, okay, maybe I need to try to experiment with that, or other way you just left behind. You can be not out updated at all. So you
yeah,
need to experiment with that too. Yeah, maybe.
exactly.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
No, just want to say, like, maybe even, some app where you can pull card of the day with this tarot, and it will be made by AI. So who cares, like, who created the site, right? It's not like something like reading the book from AI. It's like this site.
Yeah, I always think of like Rick Rubin's quote of like, you know, people don't care about like the viewpoint of the AI. They want to see the viewpoint of the artist and their perspective on life
Mm-hmm.
and that reflection. And at the end of the day, the AI is just a tool because the AI doesn't have personal experiences. It's just regurgitating. It's a large language model. It's just regurgitating information that already exists. I think people are more worried about that are in the field about the AGI, where like these AI models can start training themselves
Mm-hmm.
and building up and not needing, I guess, humans. I don't know. That gets like really in a weird futuristic kind of not really present day place. Because like right now, it's just I really do believe in the word of like slop. I think there is plenty of AI slop, and that's one click button regurgitated, word salad writing or just imagery that has no depth or soul to it. It just looks pretty and on to the next thing. And that's it. There's no actual messaging behind it besides, oh, that looks cool. No, that's shiny and fun.
Yeah.
That's not what art is. So I always think of approaching it with a hybrid mindset where it's, you know, part artist and then it's funny because it's just like Photoshop already has like a lot of built-in AI
I
tools.
thought about this as well. Yeah.
So, I mean, even our algorithm, even our search engines,
Hmm.
are like AI catered or AI, you know, influenced. So you can't really avoid it. And maybe, hey, maybe AI makes jobs that people don't really want to do automated.
No, like I'm not against
Yeah.
AI from this side, and I even
Yeah.
think like until we like losing this connection with another person next to us, like we don't need to refuse AI or something like that, because but creative professions, they to keep this connection with other people or keep their connection with each other, and that was scary, when content creators are starting to use AI to speak with their audience. That's where I see the problem, because you are the person who need to keep human connection, and you doing opposite, like you delegated this job to AI. What's even the point of what you're doing then? And the same with the artists, like I understand why some artists switch to AI, because you don't need to hire uh, people to make photo shoots, for example, right? For photographers, like you need to just create image in AI and everything. But I stopped like that, because like it has no soul, it has no mistakes, because
Yeah.
you just prompting it perfectly, and yeah, you're not gaining your other experience then, as
And
an
people
artist.
are gonna, yeah, people will pick up on it as like an audience with an artist. They'll pick up on it and they'll know like that's just regurgitated AI slop, and they don't want to see it. They don't want to really see it in their feed because they know it's like there's an emptiness to it. Um, so yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah, but I as a fan of cards, and I wanted to show you also. I have Marina Abramovich. Do you know her? She is a famous artist as well, and he created cards. Like I love it so much. So each card, it's a task for you, how to rebuild your creativity, and you have like the book with the description here, and cards with her photo shoots.
Oh, cool.
Uh, yeah, cards with her photo shoots. So every time you
Oh,
pull
wow.
something, yeah, very dope. It has description. For example, some task like you need to go in the forest and hug the tree, and just how you're releasing your negativity, for example, or you need
Yeah.
to lie on the floor and just turn on your hearing, but like try to not like focusing on your thoughts or something like that, step on the ground and stuff. So it's pretty dope art project as well. So I'm a huge fan. I would
Hmm.
collect your collection just for the experience, just to touch something, just to have it as a beautiful thing at home. I
Yeah,
think
it's like a meditative tool, it sounds like.
yeah.
Super awesome. Yeah, those kind of guided cards are really neat. And like if you love the art, yeah, connect with the art and then also like the messaging behind it is a nice extra layer.
Yeah, agree. So if you planning to put it on Amazon, I will be the first who will buy
These yeah, if I do a physical tarot decks, it'll just be straight from my store on my website like people can get. Um
yeah.
and there'll be like you can do like booklets and it'll come with a booklet and it'll have like the whole story, the fool's journey story and the whole lore. That's more kind of catered to like, you know, Exulo.
Mm-hmm.
We're having doing a whole write up on that. So I just always really fascinated with, yeah, got really into the whole fool's journey. And that's
I
what I
agree with
love
you.
about that. Yeah.
I agree with you. Just if I could understand how to play in that, I would definitely try to connect it. If somehow it would be easier for me to like simply understand how to collect all these cards, they will be in the same place, for example, then I will do that. Otherwise, I just will purchase from OpenSea what you have there, and
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
can do whatever you want. It's really up to you. It's a pretty easy. it's a pretty easy game to like collect and get into it. But if it's like something that's confusing, it's really up to the individual, what you kind of, I guess you'd say vibing with, but what you kind of want out of it. Um, it's kind of giving people choices, really.
What's the feedback you already got from people? Like what your collectors saying about that?
Yeah, a lot of people are already really, they just love the artwork, really. It's as simple as that, and they just love the collecting experience. It's just that feeling of ripping cards and opening up packs and then discovering new artworks and being able to build up your collection. And people just love that whole,
Uh-huh.
the whole aesthetics of it all. And then going into the cards, what I'd love for people to get out of that is the description, the messaging through that, and any kind of like kind of introspective, personal kind of take, and any kind of guidance that they want from it.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Where are you guys hanging out for with each other? For example, do you have like Discord where people like to share what they experience from the collection and maybe ask you about something? How people connected with you with this project?
No, we don't have like any Discord channel or anything like that. It's just purely raw, you know, get in there on a personal level and just collect cards.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's no like group chat or community chat around that.
Mm-hmm. Are you planning to create something like that, or are you planning to create some, space for community in Web2?
No, I mean, probably not. This is for people to kind of like get involved even more so on like a personal level and
Mm-hmm.
connect with the art and the message behind it and get something out of it. Yeah, we're not kind of going through that cliche kind of route that everyone kind of tends to go into, or Discord community based chatter noise. Like that's like the point of like the tarot cards is not getting into the noise of things and more kind of sitting with the art and sitting with the cards and collecting. So just doing things differently.
Wait, maybe I'm dumb, but I really can't understand what should I do. Like I registered, I even connected my wallet right now. Where to go now to start to collect these cards?
Let's see. Oh, so okay, because this is your first time registering. Um, you have to wait. If you scroll up a little bit, what does it say?
Mm-hmm.
Next drop in, does it say 1 minute? Or next drop live now. Okay. Um, you should be able to start pulling cards because since this is first time registering, you should be able to pull soon. I think it's in 1 minute you can actually start doing it, but
Okay, okay. So it will appear here, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I just don't see what you're showing, and that's why I'm curious, how to find the same page, how to check the cards,
Yeah.
how to start collect them, because that's pretty dope. But it's won't be your main project that you're doing, as I understand, like from the prices, from like place for the community and everything. So, what's your next steps, like not only with this collection, but in general? What do you want?
I've been also building up like physical work too, a body of like physical paintings. I've been
Oh,
like getting back into physical painting.
can you show
I
some, please?
let me see. Might have it floating around somewhere. Um,
How physical creation treating you? Is it like now better than NFT space?
um, well, in terms of like a marketplace, I think like both
Mhm.
physical art and the fine art section and like NFTs, it's like slow, which is nice because I can slowly build up and do fun things. Um, but personally, I like to sit down with a painting and actually kind of work on it. I like it really allows me to slow down and honestly like my mood improves and like rather than just sitting in front of a computer or monitor doing digital art all the time, is not always like conducive or helpful. Um, that's why, yeah, sitting down and actually making paintings is like a blast, honestly. Let me see if I can find. I might have some like whips too. Um, so this is actually we did a Zodiac card collection, but I did a physical painting with it, and I did a whole
Oh,
process.
wow.
Um, did a whole underpainting. It's all acrylic on stretched like canvas, cotton canvas, and
So good.
um, yeah, that's the final piece of it.
That's wild.
But like building it up on a good image, it's just really fun layering and building up a piece, honestly. Like I have a blast with just like laying everything down, doing like acrylic washes, and then going back over with thick acrylic paint and just keep building it up. And it just allows me to slow down and really take the art in rather than just like, because digital art's like so fast paced, you can just like, boom, something's out and you're done with it, move on. Whereas with this, it's like you have to sit with it and actually kind of like have a communication back and forth with the canvas. And to me, that's going back to my roots as an artist. So
Mm-hmm.
I think doing physical art is like really important.
Uh,
Um,
how do you think artists should promote themselves right now in digital space, in not digital, in physical, world and Web 2 and stuff? Like, should you guys like work more with galleries and some big project, or you can promote yourself, through your media pages and
uh,
networking stuff?
there's so many ways you can approach it, and it really depends on the individual. We all have kind of different experiences with this stuff, but like
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, like it's been just like a virtual connection online and using like social media, even though it's been a lot more trickier these days, um,
Mm-hmm.
because social media platforms have become kind of like, the dead internet theory is what I kind of believe in. They're kind of taken over with like, you probably notice like on X, like there's so much like bots on there too. So it's hard to kind of promote your art. But I find like Instagram's gotten a little bit better these days. So it's,
100%. I'm
yeah.
sorry for interrupting you, but I super agree with you because most of the artists I collected in Web3, I found in Instagram because X is so overloaded with the information, with different posts, with the trash, So I'm going to Instagram just to enjoy the art mostly, and that's how I'm finding cool artists, for example, and I
Yeah.
jump in on their sites. And on the sites, for example, I see like, does the artist has something in Web3 or not? If not, I'm trying to search something like, can I buy some book from them or some, merch maybe or something like that. I'm checking that. If they have like digital collections, I'm like, perfect. We can
Yeah.
just collect that. But so I agree with you. Instagram is super cool for the artists.
Yeah, it's really great for like specifically, yeah, digital art or fine art. And they're not very like into like Web3, and that's fine. So it's
Mm-hmm.
this interesting like duality to it where you're like on Instagram, it's like a different kind of community. And then that's why when we did the tarot card collections, a bit of Web 2, Web 3. So when it comes to, yeah, these digital tarot cards, it's a lot more people on X getting involved than people on Instagram. But that's why I kind of oscillate between the two. But to be honest, like, yeah, Instagram caters more towards like sharing your art. And I notice a lot of people that are just like genuine, like you get it out of like on X. There are some like OG collectors of mine that are from Web 3 that just love my art. And that's the kind of stuff that I really connect with. And you definitely get that out of X and Web 3 stuff. It's a lot smaller. The NFT space has gotten a lot smaller. So um, I think that the art is still thriving there, but it's still like in a really weird place.
Mm-hmm.
But art in general is in a really weird place now.
Why?
Even
Why art is general?
in general, in a weird spot. I
Yeah, yeah.
mean, there's so many things kind of like, I mean, the economy is like trash. So people, how can be like, there's not like, I heard that there's like, a lot of tattoo artists like quitting because it's just, there's not enough people that can afford getting a $100 tattoo.
I
So
wanted a tattoo for I think 4 months or something like that, and I'm just damn, it's super expensive, so I won't do that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
people don't want to spend, like they're worrying too much on their grocery prices, which is very understandable.
Because
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it,
you're spending money right now only on food or something like that, and then you're like, oh, I spent so much, and then you're like, on what? On eating? Like,
yeah,
is really so bad. I'm sorry once again for interruption.
yeah,
Just fun thing.
no,
I watched a interview with Gary Vee and everything, and I remember when I was a kid, I for Russia. So for me, like the salary of $1,000 was something huge, and I was dreaming like one day I will have a salary $1,000. That's it. Right now I understand like there is no way you can like survive on this money, like live normally, let's say. So if you like not live in the third world, but in just the usual countries with no way you can survive on that, or it will be like especially if you need to rent apartments and stuff, but doesn't matter.
yeah,
So the host on their podcast, she said like, so guys, now we will think how you can earn your first 10,000 per month. And I'm like, that's the line
yeah.
right now, guys. For real, are we in this state of economy when we counting the salaries as a good from 10,000?
Yeah, I mean, with inflation and everything, it can only get you so far. I mean, I remember like talking with with people that were like older people from the older generation of
Mhm.
I guess it would be like baby boomers and before, and they lived in like the Bay Area, and they were telling me like they lived in like Silicon Valley Bay Area in the 1950s, and it was like you could get a property for like 50 grand or like 40 grand or 20 grand even. And now it's just like it's because it's all everything's a casino these days. Everything's speculative and gambling, and that's the quickest way of making money, I think, for people. And like it's just like yeah, global politics and economics is in a weird place, and that definitely can affect people from wanting to like have extra income to spend on art or to purchase things.
Mhm.
That's why like making the tarot cards like free for people, but also there is like if you want extra, you can pay for that. It's like
Mhm.
that choice, um, which I think is very understandable with this day and age. And I think yeah, that's why it can really suffer for artists to make a living, but I think now is the best time to express yourself because there's all this crazy stuff happening and the super suppressive things and the recent like Met Gala and like Jeff Bezos and like obviously what's happening in politics. I think there's enough room for people to express their opinions through the arts, and I think
Mhm.
that's important. But yeah, people have to make a living, and it's hard these days. So I feel for people.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely agree with you. But talking about expression, self-expression through the art, do you have some manifesta in your art, or is just how you see the world, how you see your own, like, I don't know, characters?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the art has always come from like that personal place, whether it's just from personal experience or a message I want to say, or like some of my recent work has been more like political,
Hmm. Mm.
and kind of self-reflective.
Can you show, please, some political?
Yeah,
I just love it.
yeah, this one's
Mm.
Devil's Dining. And this one I just kind of put up actually on socials. Yeah, it's the whole like theory of like, being careful with who you dine with and the people that you think you can trust, but it's so weird putting like words to my art. It's just I'll just let the art speak for itself. But it's a table of devils dining together, and they're sitting on the backs of human pigs with money in their mouths.
I love it. You know why
Yeah.
also you said good stuff about about dining because recently I thought you can't trust right now in this world even your close friends how thought because everything changing so fast, including humanity somehow. So you're like not knowing anyone, even like yourself, if you dedicate this to like dedicate time to knowing yourself, then yeah, probably you're good. But if you're working all the time, and if you're in this info slope all the time, you're not knowing yourself as well. So that's
Yeah, yeah. I think people have less time and there's more stress these days. Just the way how everything is. Yeah, I think it's like social media has probably really kind of ruined the social structure and how people interact with each other.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know if you've ever seen like the movie Eddington by shoot, I forgot the director's name all of a sudden. Ari Aster's Eddington. It's like has a whole social commentary on social media. He said like he wrote that it was because of Twitter and people's social interactions on Twitter back in 2021 and like with COVID that he decided to write this movie Eddington. And it's just like no one trusts no one in it. And I think people really thrive and really want that even these days. I really believe like in the good of people. And I think people really want good genuine interactions with one another, but I think there's a lot of manufactured outrage on social media that kind of divides people and makes people afraid. To me, that's like not to get too deep into it, but it's like kind of hints of fascism. So
Oh, that's interesting. And that's why I also think, I agree with you, and this is so interesting conversation with you a lot because it's what I'm thinking about it lately too. Even I remember like 3 years ago, I started to create meditations. Then I was like, oh, maybe it's stupid, maybe no one wants meditations, like la la la. And now I really want, not because making it for money or something like that, but I really myself want to back to meditations because I feel like people need that. People need time to self-reflect, just to back to their normal state, to be with themselves. And I feel like tarot is instrument for the same goal. Just to sit, to dedicate time to yourself, to explore something, to self-reflect. And if you can make it also by using some art, this is just perfect. This is amazing. This is everything for your soul.
yeah, yeah, not to like sound too hippy dippy, but yeah, I think it's really important. Honestly, I think tarot is just another tool where it allows you to kind of look inwards and to reflect and to use it as kind of like a guidepost in your life. Especially these days, I think people kind of need that. I think meditation and all that stuff is really good.
Yeah. Can we pull some card, random card? Do you have this option on the side at the end?
Oh, are you talking about on card right now? Like, I think if you refresh the page, you might be able to pull a card.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's check
I
it.
hope. Oh no, it still says registered.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I'll contact Cart and talk to them. Maybe that's something because they're doing a lot of stuff right now.
Mhm.
So it might take a bit of time, maybe even like later today or tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. But since you're already registered, you're already in a good spot. So eventually, when you come back to the site, you'll be able to start opening card packs.
Oh, okay, okay. I hope so because
Yeah,
I'm really
I'm pretty.
excited. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. So when we go on your site once again, guys, you need to go to OpenSea. You will be able to click on the collection and then mint the collection. Mint will be available for people not from the whitelist tomorrow. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. GMT, and the price is $5 only. So you will be able to get some cards. Then you will meet some burn mechanism, but we can't say for sure right now what is that, how it will work, right? So better for you to collect as much as you can, not financial advice, and then start to collect and create your deck with that, right?
Yeah, when people mint this, they get the Great Beyond card, which is the same artwork that they're minting, but it's like in a card form.
Okay. So right
It's actually,
now, yeah, people already listing 2 cups. Uh, yeah, base swords and pentacles. Okay, that's cool. I really wish you luck with this collection, and I think if you will print this collection and will sell on Amazon or something like that, you will earn a lot of money because people are interested. It looks amazing, and I will like definitely collect it myself. I think that's super cool that you have this idea, and also you know what I noticed, like why on Instagram it's easier to find artists because Web2 audience they really care about art. We're talking like we are here for the art and everything, but we're scaring them by like shaking our numbers in their faces. Well, when for them it's not like it's not something important at all. They don't care about numbers that we have here, so they just want to enjoy art. So I really believe like in Web 2, it can be a super huge thing. And in Web 3, you just find your collectors that will be happy to collect it. Me as well. So yeah, thank you
yeah.
for this interview.
Yeah, I think you said it really best, honestly. Um, no, I'd love to hear that. I think, yeah, people are just sit down with it and enjoy it and interact with the cards and get familiar with what tarot cards are. Because going back to that, I think it's a great tool for people to kind of sit down and maybe learn a bit about themselves. It's not like hand forced or fed to them if that's what they choose to do. And that's great. I think people can gain a lot out of it, you know. Um, we all kind of want to make money and have a financial gain, but I think a spiritual gain is just as important.
Agree with you. I'm just trying to show the project for people to follow your page. So this is the page of the project itself. So here you can read the article about this. But also, if you what the site is that? It's going where? Ah, it's going on another site. Wait.
Oh yeah, that's the Starweave official site.
Oh, I got it. This is the link. This is the links here.
And I
Okay.
think if you go on the bottom link, what does that
Here?
one say? Yeah, what is that one?
Mm-hmm. It's manifold.
Oh yeah, go ahead and click on that. I think that might, yeah, those are the cards you can mint on Manifold. So you don't
Oh,
have to like, you can probably get them on OpenSea, but you can mint them directly here for $1.
okay, okay. Let's mean that. Minting that. Cubs. Can I go back right now? Will it be like still active or not? Okay, one berry skin. Uh, it looked like it's knits or how it's called. It's knitted.
Oh, I minted? Yeah.
Is that some art style that look like that?
Oh, we're talking about the art right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, see, this is like, yeah, the pentacles. This is kind of like the art style is embroidered cards. It's kind of how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And we call these like the base cards. There's the base of pentacles, swords, all those different um, house cards.
Okay. So also I wanted to show your main art for those who, for example, they are not passionate about tarot. Um, they can go on your main site, exula.com, and then buy other your arts. This super stunning, just super love it. With
You go under archives.
archives.
So it's like all my art throughout the whole years, kind of like a highlighted gallery. And this is, yeah, from this year. So yeah, feel free.
This is on chain, right?
A
Yeah,
couple of these
you
pieces.
went very political now. I can see
Oh
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah, people that are familiar with like my Exodus stuff, even back in on Instagram in like 2018 to 2020, I got like super political with my art. Even way before like Web3 stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
It
it's neat about that is you can go all the way back. You like click on like Archive 2020. I mean, there's some stuff in there that might not be safe for work, FYI.
here
But yeah, 2020 or yeah, 2020, I think.
it's from like 2015.
Oh, 2015.
Oh, is this AI or not?
No, this is 28. No,
That's
it's
like
2020.
AI. That's dope.
Thank
It
you.
definitely was like,
That's an honor.
yeah,
I
researching
tried.
your art, training on your
Yeah.
art.
Yeah, it was during COVID, so I was
Wait,
doing
but
all
you
these like,
also have like 90s? What?
oh yeah, that was when I did that when I was like
Oh,
not. Yeah, I kept all my old paintings as a kid, so I did some
as a kid?
old. Yeah, these are my kid paintings. I just drew on my website. This is like back in the 90s, and then there's old stuff from when I was in college. All like this is all fine art stuff I've done like way back. This is like pencil and pen on paper. So I just like archived everything and just threw it on my website. So people can go all the way back to like since I was a kid making art to like present day.
But wait, for example, for people who wants to buy something, collect art. Okay, collect art. No, collect art. One of one art. One of one. Okay,
Yeah.
this is on super rare. It's sending you on super rare. Show this. So guys, on super rare you can find these pieces and purchase them if you want. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, that Soup Yum art collector grabbed that one earlier this year. It's obviously an homage. It's like with Lucifer.
Hmm. How for you right now? Because I know that before, you as an artist was selling like, for good money your art and stuff, and right now it's completely different market. At least I thought you sold that for this price. So, yeah, how you changed your mind to not be offended on the market and stay here and continue creating here, and yeah, how.
Yeah, I mean that was time and place and stuff. And like anyone is very hyperbolic, but now it's just kind of going back and it's just
Mm,
going back to what it's about. It's just about making art and if people connect with it and collect for it for a price that they think is like a fair market price. Because obviously like that's what NFTs were. It's like a big boom and then a downward trend. So the price point is going to reflect the current marketplace, but it's still the art and it still goes back to just making stuff that I really believe in. So
I,
personally, like
mhm.
it's just like the saying is, it is what it is, and like you just kind of keep pushing forward, you keep moving forward, and you keep making art and putting it out there, and you can collect it. And now it's just like at a different price point, and people can get it for, I guess, a cheaper or however they see it. Um, but
But
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. But collectors are back. We just talked about the economy and that people not ready to spend money right now on the art and everything. But I feel like some collectors are back, and I even, recently I was sitting and was feeling myself like, damn, I want to mint something right now. I want just to spend money on the art right now. And I was going to object, not spend too much money, just was looking for something. And now on the screen, your favorite art, like I don't know, I just love it so much. For some reason, it's just I don't know. When I saw this for the first time, I was like, oh damn, this is so good.
Yeah, that one actually is an homage of a piece I did like over 15 years ago. I did a pen and ink illustration that was somewhat similar to that. So that image has like been stuck in my head for like a decade or so. It's very young, Carl Jung, and it's very like about dealing with the shadow and dealing with your own personal demons, and then kind of moving past that.
Hmm.
So injecting that kind of lore and that kind of language into my art, I think it's really kind of therapeutic. So I came back to this piece and made it. Um, and that's what a lot of these one of one artworks are. It's just sometimes on a personal level or on a social level. Like I did the Year of the Horse, which was this year, which is like a fire horse.
Hmm.
That one, yeah. I just loved making it, and I just felt as an artist, you just kind of get into like that flow, and you just really believe in a piece, and you just want to share it. And then it goes beyond just sharing it. You actually want to mint it, and then you put up the price that you think is fair and people would want to collect for, especially like in this current market. And
Hmm.
you see what happens, you know.
But
It's
can you
it's
count as an artist, on this as your main profession? Can you do that right now in this?
no, that even when like 2021, I made sure not to like burn bridges. I stayed in the VFX industry, so I didn't go like 100% in and just kind of like, put everything behind. I didn't put all my chips on the table with like, or the eggs in a basket. When it came to NFTs, I was kind of like, they're all for it, but yeah, nowadays it's hard to like just do it full time, obviously.
Hmm. Do you
So I
think it
think,
will be possible for you, for example, like in the future, and what you planning to do for it?
what was that?
Do you think it's possible to go fully full art in the future for you, for example, and what you planning to do for that, or you just want to stay it like as your not hobby, of course, but as a part of your life?
Um, yeah, I mean, who knows? Like I'm always been the kind of person that kind of would go with the flow, but to kind of keep my ear to the ground and see where
Hmm.
things are heading. I do enjoy the VFX industry in that field. Because
What
I think it kind of, what was that?
what's that industry?
Oh, visual effects. Like CGI for
Mm-hmm.
TV and film.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't think I'd ever kind of like abandon that. I always loved working in the collaborative fields. But to do art full time, I definitely do it. I definitely did it at one point, and it's like a lot of fun and it's very kind of therapeutic. Um, I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now, and if I could, I guess I would go full time as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but sometimes like it can be tricky because I just don't want it to like full time art. You just kind of constantly have to market yourself, and sometimes that take
Yeah.
in like your image. It kind of takes it away from like the therapeutic expression. So it's definitely like a hard thing to like do full time. I think a lot of people know that.
100%. And Monstera showed me this art for, by the way,
Yeah,
like that.
Nino Zani.
You like that?
See, like you can probably see how my like style has definitely evolved. I think it's healthy for artists to kind of experiment, explore.
100%. And also, in the art field, I understood like it's one of the best, of course, it's one of the best fields that can be, existing in life, but also one of the toxiest as well. to
What
be
is it?
to be promoted, to work with
Yeah,
people, right people here. You need to go through hell of two-faced, people and everything. So
yeah,
it's yeah, really hard. So shout out to everyone who could survive in this space and build their name stuff.
yeah, yeah. It definitely is tricky. Especially having to be on like social media constantly to like shove it down people's throats. It's interesting.
Yeah. But that's cool. That's cool that you have your collectors, that you have your unique style and you showing it everywhere. And right now that you go into Web 2, it makes me so happy, to be honest, because I myself I'm thinking to go to Web 2 as well, because I was like, what the hell? There are people too, and they even more progressed in many ways, than us. They doing so many cool stuff. So probably we need to stop thinking like, oh, we are so progressive. We're using crypto, and get to the point. If the point is art, then the art should be great. If the point is content, then content should be great, and not around, supporting each other or likes, or like, I don't know, on the crypto concepts and everything. So you need to be interesting for the world. So Web 2 is the way.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like I never really kind of saw myself in one aisle or the other. I like to kind of go wherever I feel like going and just kind of be free in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like staunched on any kind of Web 2, Web 3. I always think that's kind of like goofy terminology, to be honest. Um, yeah, I just don't want to be boxed in, really. I think I've always been like that. So, yeah, so I put my art out there, people connect with it, whether it's, on Instagram or X or whatever. And if they want to get my art in crypto, that's cool. If they want to, in fiat, that's fine too.
Okay, okay. So thank you for this time. Thank you for your interview. And I don't know, guys. I recently realized like 70% of people, if they weren't stars before they joined the live streams, they became a star somehow. Even with social trauma that now minting on OpenSea and the floor is going like 100% up. And Max pretends that we're on the live stream now. He has successful blog about animation, and not Disney commenting his videos and everything. So I believe like your presence on these live streams leading to success. I don't know, I want to believe in that. And in the future, hopefully, I will create, some space for the artists where we all can collaborate, talk with each other, find new collectors and everything. I want to make it in with together with one project, one name it right now. So yeah, just follow up, and yeah, support artists that you love. And that's it for today. So thank you so much for your amazing art, for your time, and wish you all the best. Once again, we'll be collecting everything that you're creating, and especially if you go on Amazon with your cards, we'll first will buy that.
Probably not Amazon, but definitely on my site. But yeah, I do want to do physical tarot cards, so that would be a dream come true. So hopefully we can get that out to people.
Why not using Kickstarter or something like that? It's basically
Yeah,
the same for selling.
crowdfunding. Yeah, possibly. I mean, that's something I haven't considered, but yeah, no, thank you for suggesting that because I didn't really think of it.
I just
Um,
think it just for myself, about Kickstarter all the time, and yeah.
yeah, yeah, to like financially kind of support that, it could be a really cool thing, and that's something I can definitely explore. And people that support and do get involved with the Kickstarter page, I think they have like early access and perks involved with that. So that's
Yeah.
something, yeah, worth considering, honestly.
I absolutely love Kickstarter because, like, recently, even some TCG project they raised $40 million through Kickstarter. So people making like big money there. And also, I know that some Web3 projects that they try to create something like Kickstarter as well. Oniforce, if I'm not mistaken, Starlord you showed me the page that they created like specially for Kickstart projects. If I will find, I will send to you. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that can really kind of push it more forward, and it could be, if that's something that can work, a tarot card deck can come out a lot sooner than initially thought of. So, yeah, it sounds like Kickstarter. Like I haven't touched Kickstarter in years, so it sounds like that's still kicking it, huh? People are still like on there and supporting projects.
Damn, I love it because I remember my favorite project, they were like you needed to invest like some, if I'm not mistaken, like $100 or something like that. And you received like comic book,
Oh, cool.
t-shirt, and something else, small
Free
stickers.
merch.
Well,
Yeah.
it was so dope. I didn't had like card because I just moved to another country back then, and Russian cards all were blocked, so I didn't purchase it. But I would
Oh, wow.
definitely do that with the project I liked, because that's the perfect system. You received some product and you supporting the art. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Like, not to get too ahead, but yeah, it sounds like people will get like perks out of it, free merch out of it, and then like a discounted price for being an early supporter of the project. So I think that's definitely worth exploring because then I could, really go all in into the tarot card decks and make something I'm really proud of because I want to make a really cool collection where people can, open up a box that has like gold foil or
Yeah.
embossed or, and like heavy cards that they can kind of feel. And then a booklet with all the story with the tarots in my perspective. So I think people
Yo,
really appreciate that. So
yeah, 100%. And you need to maybe connect with Anime Chain. I know this is the last point from me because Anime Chain now looking for cool projects to collaborate. They only starting to, it's a chain from Azuki. They only started to collaborate with the projects, and they not choosing like everyone. They started like trying to support those who has some brand, has some name.
yeah.
And they are building on Arbitrum. I don't know how Arbitrum with art, to be honest. Like I haven't saw something, but also like Azuki has like all the connections with the foil and everything, so you can definitely work with them if you want. But that's because I'm just fan of Azuki and
Yeah. So it's Azuki's anime chain. Is that what?
Anime Chain. Yeah, I just created my own collections just for fun
Oh,
there.
okay.
So yeah, if
Cool.
if you want, like you can DM to Dem Azuki. He's main there. He's the lead of Anime Chain, and he's super cool person. So you can talk with him if you.
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah, if on DMs send me his like handle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to look into that at least to understand it
Oh,
more.
by the way, I'm sorry if you don't have a time. I just, just remember that they launched their page with Fidgetals. Do you know Fidgetals?
Oh,
Okay,
it's like
so
a
it's collectanime dot this. So
oh,
this is
cool.
Fidgetals. Fidgetals, it's a separate from Anime Chain brand with TCG cards. And Anime Chain, they created their own site with Fidgetals, and you can pull some cards and open that. I just I opened some packs and everything. So, for example, they can open your tarot cards if you will collaborate with them on this site. Just pull up some, and open that as a special project, maybe, or as a, like permanent stuff. But that's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, send me that link to that. I'm trying to find it
Yeah,
on my own, but yeah, drop me that link and I'll definitely check it out.
I think that would be cool to have you there as well. But if you want,
Yeah,
yes. So
yeah,
thank
like
you. Mhm.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
No. Just wanted to say because we're already hour and a half, and I don't know how much time you have. Just trying to be humble here with you because I would talk with you forever, of course. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching us, and thank you. Last words.
Last words for me. Yeah, just enjoy collecting the art and have fun and don't take life too seriously, I guess.
That's good. Yeah, make political art, but not don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, yeah, there's a time and place to be serious. I think, I don't know, we live in weird times, so um, I don't know. It's weird. Weird
It's weird.
times.
Yeah, I agree with you. But also Gary Vaynerchuk, he said like on the podcast I watched with him that some people they get go in this trap to thinking, oh, US doing bad, like Russia going to nowhere, world going to nowhere, and this is a huge mistake because we are actually progressing. As we talk with you, a lot of people who are ready to collect art, and everything is eventually become better with time. We just need to do our stuff and think about what we can change and what we can build, and think about this.
Yeah, yeah. I think touching grass, because a lot of the stuff online can be manufactured outrage. So, yeah, finding balance in life, and listening to yourself. I think that's what I have to say for that.
Okay.